People often tell me, "You're just lucky. No joint pain, normal blood pressure, stable blood sugar, good mood, and energy to spare." But the truth is, it's not luck. It's a habit. One simple glass a day. And I've stuck to it for many years. It wasn't always this way. At 30, I used to wake up tired. Heavy legs, a foggy head, and a heart racing for no reason. I kept quiet, thinking it would pass on its own. But then my grandmother said something I'll never forget. First, the blood thickens, then life gets hard. And she gave me a recipe. I started drinking that infusion, and within a week, breathing became easier. After a month, it felt like someone had taken a backpack full of stones off my back. Since then, I've never stopped. Today, I'll tell you what's in that glass and why it might change everything, especially after 30. It all started on an ordinary morning. I woke up as usual, but something felt off. My body was limp, my head heavy. My legs felt like they were filled with lead. I stood up, took a step, and realized I had changed. Not sick, no, just exhausted to the very core of my spine. And the scariest part, I had no idea why. I was only 30. I never thought about aging, blood vessels, or thick blood. I blamed it all on stress, lack of sleep, diet. But my grandmother looked at me closely and said, "You look like something inside you has stopped. If you want to live lightly, take care of your blood. As long as it flows freely, you live freely." That was the first time she shared our family recipe with me. No pills, no expensive supplements, just what grows in our own garden. I simply listened to her, brewed the infusion, drank it. Within a few days, I could breathe more easily. In a week, the heaviness disappeared. My body felt lighter, as if someone had turned on a light inside me. Back then, I didn't yet know why it worked. But with each passing day, I felt one thing: I was coming back. Back to myself, back to life. Now I'll share what's in that drink and why it became more than just a morning ritual for me. Ingredient number 1: mint. Just regular mint. The same mint we've known since childhood. My grandmother used to say, "If you don't know where to start, start with mint. It knows the way." I began brewing it every evening. 1 tablespoon of dried mint per half a liter of boiling water. The aroma, it was like something just let go. Calm, warmth, lightness. Within just a few days, I started sleeping better. Waking up was easier. The anxiety faded. Swelling in my legs disappeared. The heaviness lifted. Later, I learned it wasn't just a coincidence. Mint makes the blood flow more freely, the vessels more flexible. Its essential oils relieve spasms, improve circulation, support immunity, and aid breathing and digestion. But most importantly, it sets the inner flow in motion. A flow I thought had long been drowned in fatigue. When I drank mint tea, it felt like I was returning to a time when everything was simpler and clearer. But one ingredient wasn't enough. The effect needed, support needed to be strengthened. And the second component did just that. It didn't just give my body strength, it became a true shield for my heart. Ingredient number 2: honey. Don't rush to drop it into boiling water. Grandma always said, "Don't kill what's alive." I added 1 teaspoon of honey to the already cooled mint infusion. The taste soft, enveloping, but the essence wasn't in the flavor. After just a few days, I began waking up with a sense of inner strength, as if something had switched on inside me. Honey isn't just sweetness. It's a natural antioxidant. It strengthens blood vessels, supports heart function, fights inflammation, and enhances the effect of mint. Gently, deeply. It's like it opens a green corridor throughout the entire body. I used to think sugar was the enemy. Now I know honey is not sugar. It's a helper. The key is knowing the right amount and the right moment. But the real transformation happened when I added the final touch. That's when the drink became not just healthy, it became essential. Ingredient number 3, lemon and sea salt. You'd think we've already got mint and honey. What more could be needed? But Grandma said, without lemon, the blood won't awaken, and without salt, the body won't listen. Every morning, I added to the cooled infusion 1 teaspoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice and a pinch of sea salt. Lemon isn't about the sourness that makes you wince. It's about vitamin C, strengthening blood vessels, improving capillary flow, lowering cholesterol, and cleansing the blood. The heart feels lighter, and fatigue starts to fade. Sea salt isn't just salt. It's minerals, magnesium, potassium, calcium. They help the body release excess fluid, keep blood pressure in check, and restore the body's water-salt balance. And most importantly, they help each ingredient absorb the right way. When I started adding lemon and salt, the effect grew stronger. Not suddenly, gradually, but day by day, I felt my body waking up. My skin stopped feeling dry, digestion improved, and I felt lighter on my feet. This drink became my daily ritual. Not a medicine, a gift to the body. Simple, accessible, but powerful. How to drink it so it actually works. Grandma used to say, don't rush the benefits. Let them unfold. Here's how I drink it. I brew it in the evening. Let it steep in a glass jar with a lid. Strain it in the morning. Drink it in small sips before meals. This isn't a pill, not magic. It's a habit. And only consistency turns it into healing. 1 glass in the morning, sometimes another half glass during the day. Not in liters, not chugged down, but with presence, with attention. After a couple of weeks, I realized I couldn't go without it. Because I felt it. Lightness in the body, clarity in the mind, warmth in the heart, a calm, steady mood, as if something I'd lost long ago had quietly returned. What really changed in me? At first, I just stopped waking up feeling sluggish. Then no more aching legs in the evening. The heaviness after meals disappeared. No more blood pressure spikes. I started falling asleep peacefully, no racing thoughts, no anxiety, no mental replay of the entire day. And in the morning, for the first time in a long time, I woke up feeling like I was living, not just existing. My body stopped being a source of problems. It became an ally. I used to climb stairs and feel every single step. Now I just find myself on the 3rd floor without even noticing. My mind is clear. My skin is bright. My mood as if it's suddenly easier to breathe, to forgive, to smile, to speak from the heart. And all of this not from pills, not from magic, but from 1 glass a day. It became my way of showing care. For myself, for my future, for reclaiming control over my own well-being. What I regret, I'm now in my 50s. And when I look back, there's only one thing I regret: that I didn't start sooner. There are 3 things almost everyone regrets with age. I waited too long to start. I kept thinking, later, when the symptoms show up. But by the time they do, it's not about prevention anymore. It's about recovery. And the body had been whispering all along, I just didn't listen. I underestimated the little things. Fatigue? Just tired. Dizziness? Probably low pressure. Anxiety? Bad day. We keep blaming outside causes until the body gives up. I thought I had to change my whole life. But in the end, all it took was one glass a day. One decision. One word. Enough. Conclusion: small habit, big life. Sometimes you don't need to start a whole new life. You just need one small habit that transforms the old one. One glass a day. Not a miracle. Not medicine. Just care. For yourself. For bringing back clarity, warmth, and lightness. In your body. In your soul. In your life. We postpone change for too long. We wait for symptoms. We wait for Monday. We wait until things get worse. But the real miracle is this: to wake up without pain, to fall asleep without fear, to take a walk without gasping, to smile simply because it feels good. I didn't become a new person. I just came back to my true self. And if something here resonates with you, start today, not tomorrow. One glass, one step, and you'll be amazed how much changes when you start listening to your body,